What's your current handicap, Paul?
284, Harry.
Oh, mine's 285. She'll be in for an interesting game of golf today.
Indeed. Shot, Harry.
Nice shot, Paul.
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 Shot, Harry.
Do you want to change your cue for the last
No, I'm quite happy with this one.
Right, I'll take the flag out.
Please. Pressure shots.
Nice shot, Paul.
Shot, Harry.
Congratulations, Paul. You win the game of golf.
Thanks very much, Harry. I'll trouser that.
So we can enjoy Harry and Paul in the highest and best edition. We're pleased to let you bed our wives whenever your fancy beckons. We'll fight with all of our might for your right to develop nuclear weapons.
Why the mischievous grin, Harry?
I was just internally chortling about the idea of how enjoyable life might be if we were all a little bit more like the Arab.
Congratulations, Mr. Wilson. You've just passed your driving test at the 38th attempt.
Have you heard of Harry Redknapp?
Yes.
Is he a queer?
Well, he doesn't much look like a queer, does he?
He doesn't much look like a queer.
He doesn't much sound like a queer when he's interviewed on It's Match of the Day.
He doesn't much sound like a queer when he's interviewed on It's Match of the Day.
No, Harry Redknapp's a rather rough and ready sort of fellow, isn't he?
Yes, a rough and ready ruffian.
I wonder if it's possible to not much look like a queer, not much sound like a queer when one's interviewed on It's Match of the Day, and be a rough and ready ruffian sort of fellow yet still be a queer.
Feel rather out of my depth here. Bunny?
Bunny.
Bunny?
Bunny.
Bunny? Bunny?
Bunny.
You're a queer, aren't you, Bunny?
Oh, yes.
Is it possible to not much look like a queer and not much sound like a queer when one's interviewed on It's Match of the Day and yet still actually be a rough and ready ruffian queer?
You mean like, could one be a builder and a queer?
Oh, goodness, I suppose.
Or a great big tattooed sailor? Or an army sergeant just back from Afghanistan and in need of a little love? Or a Filipino washer-upper at the Caprice without a valid work permit? Or a bare-knuckled gypsy boxer, semi-naked and glistening in the ring, taking on all comers?
Have you seen the weather forecast for tomorrow?
No.
It's going to be nice.
Good.
Ah, Mr. Fielding. Congratulations to your new baby boy.
Oh, babe. Wow. Oh, beautiful. Hello. Hello.
Good evening, Jeff. Reading a book, I see.
I was trying to, yeah.
Is it by Sir Walter Scott?
No, Dougal. Len Dayton.
Len Dayton? Oh, no, he's an English writer, is he not?
Yes, Dougal.
No. Scottish writers are much better than English writers, I find. Oh, yes. Sir Walter Scott, Robert Louis Stevenson, Irving Welsh. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. The price we have to pay for money is sometimes liberty, Begbie, a big spunk sack. And I've yet to quote Robbie Burns, dare to be honest and fear no labour. Can you quote Len Dayton?
No.
Do you celebrate Len Dayton, eh?
No, Dougal. No.
No, Scottish writers are much more worthy of celebration than English writers, aye. Oh, yes. Everything's better in Scotland, aye.
So what you having, Dougal?
Why, I shall have a wee dram of whiskey, aye, why not? Do you have Scottish whiskey?
Yes.
Oh, and do you have English whiskey?
No.
Oh, you don't have English whiskey?
No.
No English whiskey at all?
No, none at all.
Oh, would that be because Scottish whiskey is much better than English whiskey?
Probably.
Aye, well, I shall have a Scottish whiskey, please. Yes, from the Highlands of Scotland, please, yes. Which are much higher than the Highlands of England, which aren't very high at all.
And there's some high peaks in the Lake District.
The Lake District doesn't even have a beastie. I refer, of course, to the beastie in Loch Ness. The nearest you have to a beastie is the beastie of Bodmin Moor, which is merely an escaped cat. Oh. Hello, Mother. A beastie on Arthur's Seat. Oh, dear. And Tiddles has been missing for 3 days.
Don't worry about him, pal. We're not all like that. I take a sideways look at life. And underpants, fantastic. The way they keep you winky, warm and cosy. Imagine if we didn't have shelves or tables. Everything would be on the floor. How spooky is that? You know, Charles, it's such a shame about poor Audrey, Charles.
Such a shame, yes. She really was the life and soul of our time at Cambridge.
Do you remember the time that TV crew came and filmed us all?
I don't know.
Don't you, Charles?
No.
Really?
No. No.
There's a new generation on the march, a new human phenomenon, young people. Who are these young people, and how will they shape our future? We caught up with 3 young people, students at Cambridge.
I'm one of the young people. We're studying medicine, aren't we, Charles?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we come from medical families, medical backgrounds, don't we, Charles?
Oh, yes. I'm also reading great English literature and physics, but that's just for fun.
I'm a communist, and I'm going to have sex before marriage.
Women of the world, why can't we all unite? We'd like to cease production, but we're just too wrong in the light. If only we could unify, then we could pool our might and give Macmillan and his chums a most almighty fright.
What is your vision of the future?
Well, I think it's going to be perfectly lovely. Everyone's going to get on frightfully well. Beastliness will be abolished, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I agree with Sheridan, but on the downside, I think there might be a link between smoking and cancer.
I hope for a socialist utopia along the lines of the Soviet Union, where they share everything and poverty and hardship has been eradicated. I also hope more young ladies like myself are going to have sex before marriage. For our next sketch, we present Homer's Iliad.
What? I've got to go all the way to Troy with more lumbago?
Do you think we should ban the bomb?
I think we jolly well should.
Oh, ban all bombs. And more ladies should have sex before marriage.
Are you doing one of your footlight skits now?
No, we're just being feminist and brilliant. Has anyone read Lucky Jim?
Oh, yes.
Rather.
Me too, and Lady Chatterley's lover.
Are you doing one of your footlight skits now?
No, we're still being brilliant.
I like jazz music.
I didn't realise they'd translated it. I've only ever read it in Urdu.
What's the matter with Audrey today?
Last night she had sex before marriage with Kingsley Amis. She's renounced communism and returned to the Catholic Church.
Are you doing one of your footlight skits now?
Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the time of our death.
Poor Audrey. How long was she in that convent for?
Oh, well, I suppose if she went in 55, she would have been in for 55 years.
55 years?
55 years.
55 years.
It was only 3 years ago that she came out. Did you attend her civil partnership to her bricklaying lesbian lover?
I did, Charles, and it really was a joy to see her finally find love after, what, 55 years?
55 years.
Must have been 55 years.
55 years.
55 years without love, Charles.
55 years. Goodness me.
55 years.
55 years.
55 years.
How's Anne, George?
Oh, much the same.
You know George, don't you, George? How's Anne, George?
Much the same.
Gentlemen, there's a crisis in the circus.
Clearly.
We seem to be employing 2 George Smileys.
Quite.
Well, I'm the real George Smiley because I'm cleaning my glasses.
I'm the real George Smiley. Because I'm looking out the window at a double-decker bus.
The question you have to ask yourself, Control, is who is copying whom?
I'm copying no one. I went back to the books for this. That's where I got the voice. The books.
Use the force, Luke. Oh dear, George. Perhaps it would be safer if you said nil by mouth.
Whoa, 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 back off, both of you, or take it outside. Look, I can't have 2 George Smileys. It's costing us a fortune in tea and biscuits.
Might I offer a solution?
What?
A contest. To see which of us looks the most disappointed with the world.
Whilst at the same time suggesting a hinterland of other interests.
All right. Impressive. George? Oh, this is useless. How about a job share?
Will it affect our pensions?
I don't see how it could.
Then I don't see how I could possibly object.
Yes, it would seem to be the perfect solution.
So in a way, you could say that the best man half won.
Did he? Did he really?
It seems obvious from the evidence before this court that you are entirely innocent of the crime of which you stand accused, namely the possession of a knife with the intention of endangering life. Therefore, case dismissed.
Just a bit there.
Yes.
Just then. Good morning. Morning.
Morning. What a blustery day.
Hello. Do I know you?
I don't think so.
We're minor royals. I'm a cousin of the Queen.
And so am I, but by a different branch of the family, fortunately.
Yes, we've been rather overshadowed by William and Kate, but it couldn't matter less.
It really couldn't matter less.
Maybe I recognise your voices.
Of course, you recognise people through their voices. I suppose if one sense is completely defunct and the others have to sort of sharpen up a bit. How brilliant the body is.
And to go for a walk when you can't see anything, I couldn't do it. I really couldn't. I'd be too worried about being run over by a car or walking smack bang into a lamppost. So jolly good for you. Can we do anything? Look after your dog or...
Well, if I give you my dog, I wouldn't get very far. Use my eyes.
Of course. That's why blind people have dogs. One learns something new every day in the park. It's such an education.
We have a black lab called Mugabe.
Yeah, well, if you excuse me, I need to get home.
Of course, you live at a home. We could open your home for you.
Yes, I always carry scissors in case there's a ribbon to cut.
Yes, we could name your home after my wife, the Princess George Home for the Marvellously Blind.
No.
Oh, no, couldn't matter less. Off you toddle then. Bye.
Cheerio.
Quite extraordinary how he can sense where the path goes. It's actually quite creepy.
Good for you.
Come on.
Wonderful things, trees, aren't they, darling?
How do they know when to grow and shed their leaves? I'm sure I'd get in a terrible muddle if I were a tree.
Nonsense, you make a marvellous tree.
Buddy! Bunny!
Buddy!
Bunny!
Buddy! Buddy's been in the lavatory for 3 hours now. Do you think he's locked himself in?
He may have gone home.
Well, anyway, Better Lay's got a splinter in her tuppence, but she won't let Dr. Ferguson near it with the tweezers. It'll go skeptic, you mark my words.
Well, anyway, that Better Lay's, she's got more than a splinter in her tuppence most nights, if you know what I mean. She went skeptic years ago, if you know what I mean. She's a hero, if you know what I mean. And I don't like that Dr. Ferguson. You can't see a thing in his surgery through that stinky pipe smoke, and his nose hairs are disgusting, all long and thick and black, and you can't understand a word of his Scotch accent. Sounds like he's about to bite your head off.
Well, anyway, he made out Albert's cough better, made him switch fag brands from Empire Full Strength to Pimlico Deluxe. And now he ain't bringing up nearly so much blood.
Well, anyway.
Well, anyway, that turn in your sister's eyes getting worse. I waved at her this morning, but she was looking in 2 different directions at once. Saves time when she's crossing the road, but she'll never get an husband looking like that.
Well, anyway, at least my sister isn't a big, fat, ugly, smelly lump like yours. I think I saw one of those varicose veins on one of your legs at the bingo on Saturday, and you want to watch out for that dandruff. It's like the Himalayas on your shoulders. Anyway, have you heard? Apparently they've arrested Frank the coalman. They reckon he's pinched a piece of coal out of every single sack he's delivered since 1935. They reckon he's had over £65 worth over the years.
Well, anyway, I got 4 Chelsea buns from Rivets this morning, threepence halfpenny the lot. One of them had a squashed fly in it, but I gave it to Fatty Frida Watson. She didn't seem to mind. I don't like your new green cardy. It's a bit tarty.
Probably damage the fat like for new mark right away around the cow.
Well, I can lend you my chap Michael if you like. He's a decent vet, one of the Greenfields.
Oh, well, you know, that'd be the Greenfield, a very good house doctor, very good house doctor.
I'll get him to come down and have a look at that fetlock for you, shall I?
I get a sort of what I come to buy, but I really appreciate that big gear.
Now then, Podrick, a little bird tells me you're about to sell your shares in the Soho House Group to Bernie Eggleston.
Oh, well, no, yes, well, little fella rang me up, he said his daughter's cost him an absolute arm and leg, and he's only got a very little arm.
He does only have very little arm.
And he's only got a very little leg.
He does only have very little leg.
Well, you know, it's very tricky to wait, not the easiest time in the world, so, and also I got to shift half of me holding in H&M, so I got rid of that, and everything, you know, the rest of it, and pinning all me hopes on my luxury development in Shanghai.
Well, if it does as well as your Dubai development, you'll be buying yourself a new Veyron.
Well, you know, it's a very good car, a beautiful piece of engineering. One in Dubai, one in Shanghai, and one in Cork.
You not have your 2 pairs, sir?
Ah, well, I was talking to a couple of guys over the guns this morning. They said I'm better off with the dreadlock holiday.
Yes, you're right. Your dreadlock holiday is a better horse over the soft ground than your 2 pair.
You know what I was going to ask you? What happened to your idiot child?
Yes, doing very well. Since he won the St. Ledger here last year, I put him in the stout. He's earning a lot more money than my shares in BP, I can tell you.
Well, you know, I actually meant your other idiot child.
Oh, he's just flunked his AS levels at Bradfield, yes, and the worst comes to the worst, I've got him a job lined up on the cufflink counter at Aspra's.
So there we have it, the winner of this year's Gold Cup. Easy does it, trained by Podrick O'Herlihy and owned by Her Majesty the Queen.
Canal 5.
Johnny Bean présente l'édition spéciale Citron Autobus Molester.
Bing!
Ce n'était pas moi.
Le verdict est coupable.
Monsieur le juge, Bing est trop amusant d'être condamné à la prison.
Le Citron Autobus Molester avec aircon, édition pervers.
Oh, did I tell you I'm getting married on Saturday?
Really? Who's the lucky filly?
I don't know yet. It's only Tuesday. Still plenty of time.
That's true.
She looks nice. I'll marry her. Excuse me, young lady. Will you marry me?
You have such handsome wavy hair, I'd love to. I could stay at home and cook and clean for you, and laugh at all your jokes and look happy and pretty for you.
Well, that's splendid. I'll see you at St. Margaret's Church on Saturday at 3 o'clock sharp. Don't be late or I'll be livid.
What about children? Given them much thought?
Heavens, no. I have now. We'll have 5, 3 boys and 2 girls. We'll call the boys John and the girls Janet. Nanny will look after them in the nursery. When they're 18, they can go to university, and after that I'll meet them and see if I like them.
You'll probably need a bigger house, what with all those children and a nanny and so forth.
That's a good point. Bill? Hello, Bill. How's the bank?
Oh, you know, full of ledgers.
Now listen, Bill, I'm getting married and having 5 children on Saturday, so I'll need a mortgage for a bigger house. Nothing fancy, just a villa on Hyde Park or something.
Oh, better write you a check out here and now.
Won't you need some kind of security?
Oh, you're a good sort, aren't you?
So say all of us.
Decent of you, Bill. Well, to my future wife.
What's her name?
Do you know, I don't know. I don't suppose it matters. I'll call her Darling. Unless, of course, she breaks some of the family crockery or loses a house key, in which case I'll call her You Bloody Fool.
Canal 5.
Johnny et Bing présentent Citron édition spéciale. Ah, Bing, tu as les crânes d'Orignac, comme les Anglais disent mousse.
Mousse? Oui, avec des pom-poms.
Et tu manges le poppadom et le pamplemousse. C'est comme de la citron, poppadom pom 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 mousse mousse. Édition spéciale de poppadom pom 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 mousse mousse. Citron, poppadom pom pom mousse mousse. Édition spéciale nom improbable.
Hi, Marcus.
Thicko.
Back again.
Like a bad smell.
This is my sister, Intelligentsia. Hiya!
God, how nauseating.
Intelligentsia's companies are so amazing.
I started superyummygobbling.com for nice chocolatey things, and I've just sold that for 40 million. Then I started CauseYou'reJollyScrummy.com for creamy cupcakey things, and that's now worth 100 million. And then I started ScrummyYummyMummy.com for scrumptious things for scrumptious mummies, and that's now worth 200 million.
Sorry, do you mind if I just retch?
See, I knew you'd like her, and I thought she might like to buy.
Some of my shit.
I want to buy the brand. I love the brand I saw you coming. All the lovely mummies love it. I can see huge potential for worldwide growth. I'll give you £10 million.
You are fucking joking. Sorry, no.
You could be buying some nuts or kissing your sister good morning, and you wake up to, what have the townsfolk done to me? They have run away with your sister. They can't sell her for much. She's withered. But they have glued you to the chair, where you will stay for many, many, many years. And your hair will grow all long down to the pavement. I will get your mother to walk by, and your sister, and your grandfather, and your small bird, walking past, and then walking back again, all day if the weather is nice, saying, there's old Moni here underneath his woolly cave. I curse you.
You're looking at me like I'm a regular Joe, huh? I ain't no regular Joe, huh? I'll tell you for why. 'Cause I'm a cop. Been a cop all my life. My dad was a cop. My brothers are all cops. I wake up in the morning. I'm a cop. I wash my face. I'm a cop. I look in the mirror. I'm a cop. When you look in the mirror, can you say I'm a cop? No, you can't. And I'll tell you for why. 'Cause you ain't a cop. I'm a cop. You ain't a cop.
I was a cop. 35 years on the force, 900 takedowns, and 40 bad guys sucking dirt. Yeah, I was a cop.
So what happened?
Some scumbag in the IAU investigated me, found a DAE.
Every cop's got a DAE. I got 2 DAEs and a PVI, and I'm a cop.
Say that again?
Every cop's got a DAE. I got 2 DAEs and a PVI, and I'm a cop.
O'Malley Mulligan Hooligan.
You're wearing a wire?
You're under arrest.
I can't believe you're wearing a wire. You're a cop. I'm a cop.
Once a cop, always a cop.
No cop wears a wire on another cop.
OPED Eddery, Flannery-Hoonigan.
Captain Al Maury Mulligan.
You're under arrest for wearing a wire on another cop without a warrant from the DA. I hate to do this. You're a good cop.
God damn it, Chief, I'm a cop.
Same goes for you, too.
What's happening? I'm crying like a baby.
Me too, and I'm a cop.
Rule 124, Section 18D, subsection D5. Cops, don't cry.
Snap out of it, you're a cop.
I'm a cop.
You're a cop.
You're a cop. Give me a jack on the right side.
You're a cop.
Derek Anderson, your first question for £100. Woohoo! 2 plus 2 equals 5. 8.735. 186. 4. Woohoo!
2 plus 2 equals 5. It's got a ring to it. But then again, so is 8.735. Could be that. I don't think it's 186. Don't know why. Just don't think it's that. Could be 4. Could be 4. Or 5. Or 8.735.
Gonna have to hurry it.
I'm going to go with 4.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Woohoo!
Final answer.
Derek Anderson, you've just won £100.